Another one, Paul here. Today I'm going to be going over a strategy. I think I may have talked about this in previous videos, but I'm just going to run you by it real quickly. This is a 4-hour trading strategy, so I'm going to be using this strategy for... I'm going to run it quickly through different assets. Maybe I'll run through, gold, FOREX, and crypto. It works for all the ones here. So if you guys are doing my method to where you're using Trade Locker and you can trade as many assets as you want, and you can choose between USD balance or Satoshi balance. I made a video about that two days ago. But if you're using that strategy, this will work really well, because if you use the 4-hour, all you have to do is make a list of assets and find the signal for this. And I trade on the 4-hour, and I trade on the 4-hour using the 9095, and then I use Trade Sniper. But you can also, if you don't want to get Trade Sniper, and if you don't want to do the monthly fee, it's basically MACD, but you just have to change some settings. So I'm going to walk all this through you, how to set it up if you don't want Trade Sniper, and how to kind of make it look like Trade Sniper if you don't want to use this. So you can do this all for free if you want, where you don't have to get Trade Sniper, but I prefer having it. It's just less of a hassle for me. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to work this with the 4-hour and, get some pretty good results by looking at it, which you're basically just looking at MACD. But so let's get started, and I'll show you how to set it up. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the 4-hour. And so basically, if you've seen my previous videos on Trade Sniper, you can get Trade Sniper, you can get a monthly, and it's like $10 a month. If you want to get it like this, if you get Trade Sniper and you get it by default setting, it's going to be a invite only script, so you have to give the creator your ID in order to use it. But anyway, what I do is I just take off the MACD and the signal. Then what I ended up doing was I ended up just looking at this, and by default it's going to be on lines. I always change it to columns because columns works the best for me. But I looked at the settings in here, and then I looked at MACD, and I looked at they're basically the same thing. So if we put in MACD, the MACD here, where's that at? It's pretty much the same thing. It's almost the same thing, and there might be some things different about it. Let's see. So this has 12, 6, 26, and 9. 12, 26, and 9. Yeah, it's about the same. The settings are the same. It's about the same thing. So anyway, if you want to make this close to what Trade Sniper is, you basically just get rid of MACD and signal, just like before, and 0 lines available. I find that's helpful. You don't see that on Trade Sniper, so I find that helpful because according to my strategy. And what you basically do is you change the colors just like Trade Sniper. So the red is basically red. Make a dark red, not dark enough, not bright enough. There we go. That's that one. Then we got our green. And just change the colors, and it looks pretty. It's basically MACD in itself. So all you would have to do is change the colors, and it basically looks like it's the same thing. But I choose to have the Trade Sniper. But anyway, if you guys want to do it without Trade Sniper, just get your MACD, change those settings, and you'll have it look almost exactly like Trade Sniper. But I'm willing to pay the $10 a month just to have it look like this and set up like this. But it's basically the MACD. Anyway, so I want to give you guys the formula here for the strategy, and that's trading on a 4-hour. Now, whatever asset you want. I have my settings here. I have CMA trend bars. and see my trend bars. You're going to click that 3 times, and you're going to put 9, 90, 95. And the 9 I make more thick. And what I basically do in this strategy is I look on the 4-hour and I identify what the overall trend is. And so we're going to look at Bitcoin right here, and what is the overall trend? The overall trend for Bitcoin is up. It's an uptrend. Since right here, it is an uptrend, and it's been going up since. So we have identified what the overall trend is, so we focus on that alone. On the 4-hour, we only focus on uptrend. We do not go against the trend. So the times that we come in is on a 4-hour when we get the signal that it's going up. You know, it takes these breathers, and this is for any kind of asset here. If it's going up, but you know, it does have to take a breather every now and then. It does pick up those moments where it goes into that direction it's supposed to, but you know, it takes breathers here and there. So what you want to do is you want to find those moments on a 4-hour to where, you know, after it takes a little bit of a breather and it starts going in the direction that it's supposed to be going. So we find a lot of that here. So what we want to look for in Trade Sniper or the MACD is we want to look for on the 4-hour is when it is printing a bright green on the Trade Sniper or MACD right here. So you see the signal is right here. So this is when you would enter. You would enter right here because you see that the signal is starting to go back up. And you basically ride this out until it starts getting weaker, and we see that happening right here. We get the signal that it starts getting weaker right about here. So this would be the trade. This is a 16-hour move, and if you were trading with the formula that I talked about in previous videos, if you were trading Satoshi, you would have made about 182,000 Satoshi with this one strategy. So basically, all you do is find all those moments where it's done going against the trend and it goes back up. That's basically what you look for, and you see it happening very briefly right here. This is a small one. So you see it happening right here. So this is another win right here. It's done going against the trend, and it's starting to go back in the direction it's supposed to be going. So see it there. Here's a big move right here. We see it go from down to up right here. So you would enter right about here. And you could ride this whole thing out, and you would be in, some big profit here. Now, some of these moves are going to be big ones. Some of these are going to be small ones. You can ride it out till up to here, and you can make a lot of... Well, you make a lot of Satoshi. The Satoshi move right here would have been 425,000 Satoshi if you rode this out and traded Bitcoin with it. So let's just go back a couple more, and then I'll go to some other assets. We're going to look at some stocks too. Overall trend right here is this is when it starts going up. So this would be your point of entry right here. And let's see. Now we are in a downtrend. So the moment when you see that you are in a downtrend, you're going. What you want to look for is when Trade Sniper or MACD is going down on a 4-hour. So you got your signal right here to do it. This is your downtrend. And then it happens again right here. This is your downtrend right here, so you can collect right here. And there was two moments. There were 2 moments in that downtrend where you could have had some profit. So let's look for some other moments. We see it crossing here. So let's look for some more uptrends. We see it happen right here. And that's all for that moment right there. So let me do one. Well, this is a bunch of sideways, so let's just do one more time with Bitcoin. Okay, so we are in an uptrend for a very long time. So let's just find those moments. Starts right here. There's a moment right there. There's a moment right here. Now, as long as your 9 and your 90 and 95 do not cross, you are in that. You're in that trend. That is the current direction. So as long as it doesn't cross, you're in that trend. So then you see another brief moment right here. So let's go look at some other assets here, see if this works for others. Let's look at gold real quick. Run through some other ones here. Okay, so what we can see right now from gold, we can see that the direction is down. Okay, so what you would want to look for is for it to come down here, and that's when you would enter on your gold trade. So the direction is down right now, so you would enter right here, and you would be in profit. Now, the thing about gold is you can make a lot if you understand where it's going and the direction. So you could actually end up making a lot. And you probably can blow up your Forex account if you really understand the trend and where it's going. So that's a good thing. So we see it happen right here. This whole rundown, if you caught this entire thing, this is a 4-day, well, I probably wouldn't have held it for 4 days, but this is a 45,000 pip move here. So if you wagered at $1 here, you would have made $45,000. So that's pretty good there. That's a pretty powerful knowledge to have. Now, gold does a lot of sideways stuff. So one other extra indicator that I put on here is I'll load up my consolidation zone every now and then to find consolidation zones, and it would point out that this is consolidating right here. So you want to find big moments. So the trend of gold right now, right here, it crosses, so it goes up. So kind of hard to find a moment, but you know, after the cross here, you got one like right here, but it's a very small one right there. Okay, so this is a downtrend, so the time to get in would be right here. That's when it crosses. See if it crosses again. See if it goes down again. Goes down right here. Let's do 2 more times here with gold. Trend is down, but this looks like a lot of sideways to me, so you know, I would pop in your consolidation zone just to see. You don't want to do this when it's really consolidating. You want to do it when there's big moves. Okay, so we see that it's going up right here. So you want to focus with your trade sniper or your MACD whenever it goes up and above the 0 line. So you find that moment right here. You can ride that one out. And that's the only one for that one. So let's look real quickly. Let's do Japan yen. Let's look at Japan yen right now. Forex. And this works for all assets here. So the overall trend for Japan yen is up right now. So you would focus on the trade sniper or the MACD being in an uptrend. So you see that happen right here. So if you caught this one right here, you'd be, let's see, from here to here. Yeah, this is a 1,000 pip move. You see it happen again right here. See it happen again. Well, this is when it started, which is right here. And we're still in an uptrend right here. So you see it happening right here briefly, but this looks consolidation to me. We are still in an uptrend right here. So you see your signal right here. There's the start of it. Let's just see how much this one is. It came in right here. And you wrote it out to here. Yeah, this is over a 2,000 pip move. So if you wagered $1, you'd have $2,575. So let's go real quickly and run this with the stock market. And the stock market is closed right now. So what I want to kind of do is show you how to do this with SPX, which when you trade SPX, you'll basically be trading it with the trade locker method that I have talked about in a couple videos. If you want to trade it with Robinhood, you want to focus on SPY, but it's the same thing. So if you're trading on Trade Locker, which is the video I talked about in the last couple days, look at SPY here. What's the direction? The direction of SPY is up. So we want to find all the moments where it's going up. You find that right here, briefly. Well, it's not a lot, but so write that out. You get a little bit there. That's a small one. And direction is up, so you go right here and you look right here. And you ride that one out, you get some good profit. So this is trading SPY with the SPX and doing it with Trade Locker. I want to load up SPY real quick, because if you want to do SPY, you got to do it on Robinhood. So when you're trading SPY and you're doing option trading, and this is the same thing, but you want to focus on. So the trend is up. So you want to focus on getting, a dollar difference or things like that. So, like I said, this one here, you get right here and you write it out. If you wrote it out here to here and did a contract, you would find a $8 difference in price. So this would be $869. So SPY kind of looks like it might start going back up again, so keep your eye out for that. It might look like it's crossing on the MACD here pretty soon. So we know the direction's going up, so you focus on all these moments. So you get in right here and you write it out. If you wrote it out from here to here, well, yeah, but here to here, you would have a $17 difference in price. This is this is a 1,725. Well, this is an 11-day move here, so we at least have a week contract here. So this is a $14 difference in price. So that's about $1,426 if you're doing options contracts. So let's go look here, and we see it happen again here, right about here. If you wrote this out, so right here to here. And 2 days you made about $900. So you see that this strategy works for whatever asset you want to trade. In my opinion, it's very, very powerful. So anyway, this is a very powerful strategy. It helps you find all those big moments. So I don't do this on the hour because you could still find a lot of, trading on the hour, you could still get a little choppy, and I don't do this on the shorter time frames because it's especially whatever you're trading, like stocks and things. This really helps you find all those big moves. There are some moments where it does consolidate, so you just got to keep your eye out for that. But for the most part, when we plugged all this in, it really showed some really powerful moves. You could really find some big powerful moves. Now you can use this with the Trade Sniper. If you use Trade Sniper, you have to pay a monthly fee for it. I use it because I just don't want to mess with it. You can use it with the MACD and change it up a bit, but I personally prefer just using it with Trade Sniper. But you can use it for free with the methods that I showed in this video. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.